Hey.
I'm very excited.
Yes. It is snowing like crazy. We are out here on the East Coast.
That's right.
In New York City. And apparently it's about to be a blizzard and a lot of shit is about to be shut the fuck down tomorrow.
A lot of people gonna be shacked up too.
Right, so niggas is about to be shacked up tonight. I know y'all about to be fucking. Don't make too many babies around here.
Trying to be cuffing for no reason at all.
Y'all got to be cuffing for tonight, and then by Wednesday when the sun come out, y'all gonna act like y'all don't know the bitch again. I know.
Right.
I know. It's a cycle of life. I know.
You said it's a cycle of life.
It's a cycle of life. Yes. But today we are mainly talking about snowballing. I wanted to talk about friends with benefits as well, but I felt that snowballing was a little bit more befitting based on the weather conditions that is going on out here. So,
I like it.
Yes. So when it comes to snowballing, technically, the term snowballing is when a man ejaculates into a female's mouth, and then the female kisses the man with the cum inside of her mouth, and then she swallows it.
Now, first of all, I didn't know that until you gave me the definition today.
Me either.
I did not know that.
I had to look this up. I can't get to the site that I went to because I'm on live now.
I think you got to be a little intense for that one.
Woo, you got to be on some shit for that
flavor.
one.
Well, I feel like it almost is one of those kind of things where you have a different take on it if you're a couple.
Okay.
Or a triad.
Thank you, baby.
You like the way I said that? A triad.
Yes.
If
Whatever
you're a
works.
Triad,
Whatever works.
You know, if you're committed, however you're committed, I think you have a different take on it. You know, like if you're a single woman, you know, you can't just be doing that with everybody.
Right. Everybody doesn't get
Because
snowballed.
I don't have sex without a condom, so like.
And I'm not having sex right now, so
Right.
because I want to have sex without a condom. So
Right.
Pick your battles. Pick your battles, man.
So see, look how you look at it, because you know you're not doing it without a condom, so you've made up your mind about that.
I mean, I am willing to still have sex with the condom. I'm working on to find the right
good.
person.
Make that clear.
That I feel comfortable with to not use a condom.
Right.
But I am initially, yes, even with that person that I might eventually feel comfortable with not using the condom with.
Right.
I'm gonna start off using a condom with that person, yes.
Right.
But I feel like I always say this, I'm 27, I'm about to be 28.
Right.
I feel like I'm getting to the point in my life where I should be in a position with somebody where I'm comfortable to not use condoms with them.
I see what you're saying.
That's all.
No.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think, Rob?
I think
You're our resident male.
Yes.
there is a small difference, I would say, you know, with a condom, without condom. I think the intimacy would be a little bit different. You
Yes, it is.
But in this day and time, you have to be very, very careful and pick and choose very, very wisely.
Ain't that the truth?
You know?
You must be extremely careful. Hence the celibacy.
Right. I mean,
Hence the celibacy, yes.
well, what do you think, Samara?
I
I don't know
About
how to
snowballing.
About snowballing.
Yes. Or condoms. I mean, either or.
About snowballing primarily first, right? I feel like, as I said before, it really depends on the type of kiss you're getting. At the end of the day, nobody don't want to say nothing about it, but swallowing cum is birth control 200.
That's true, too.
In your throat, baby. So you might the fuck as well. And spitting is rude.
It is rude.
And it's for little girls. If you were grown ass women, which you should be, if you calling yourself having sex anyway,
Right.
you swallow.
Also, you said you swallow.
I
Like,
kind of have to
Swallow.
sit in
Take
with
that
her on this
protein
one.
shake,
tell me.
Yeah.
Get your vitamins for the day and go
Hey.
about your business. That's
Hey.
just that.
But
I'm
not
with
every-
that. But
Really?
she's talking about the snowball. You got to share it.
Listen,
Right.
like I said, it
Well,
depends on
it just
the
says kiss. It doesn't say what kind of kiss. It just says you have to
Exactly. It
kiss
depends
the
on
person.
kiss. So if you out here, you trying to
So it says just-
down after that, you about to be slopping nut, and you know what? That's people business. But
True.
if you want to be a little more clean about it, or not sharing his semen back with him, you just give him a quick little and go on about your business.
Right.
Take that milkshake and go on about their business.
See, I don't understand the concept of snowballing simply because of the whole kissing part.
Right.
See, for me, like, I'm thinking, like, okay, if you're gonna come in somebody's mouth, and that's why I agree with you on the whole swallowing thing. Once a female come inside of her mouth, she should be swallowing. Mm-hmm. At that point,
because if it's in your mouth,
it's in your mouth.
Go that far already.
You've already walked. You took the perp walk.
Yeah.
You went down the line and you decided to take the cum in your mouth.
Best way to put it.
You have to swallow it now. Other than that, you should have just said, yeah,
the perp walk.
Yes, you did. Shout out to all the Pisces out there who already take the perp walk.
You're right.
And determine their fate.
That's my favorite term, perp walk.
But no, seriously, if you decide to allow somebody to ejaculate in your mouth, you've already made that decision that you're comfortable with their cum.
That is true. Mm-hmm.
So you should be swallowing it at that point.
That is true.
Now, the only part why I say it gets tricky is the fact that a female has to kiss a guy with the cum inside of her mouth. That's something that I've never necessarily done. Now, I've swallowed cum and I've kissed a dude afterwards.
But the definition of...
And he unwillingly wanted to kiss, but
right.
I thought about this afterwards. I'm like, why are dudes like that when it comes to their cum? Like, guys get so, like, itchy and feely, and they don't want nothing to do with it. And I'm like, it just came from you. Like, how the fuck are you so detached from this?
I think it's because black men are, and we're going to speak black men because
they're homophobic. We know.
Extremely.
We know. But it can't be homophobic if it's yours. That's what I don't understand.
It's still a penis. It came from a penis.
But it's
what didn't I tell you? I knew it. Listen, I knew it.
He's like, it's still a penis.
That entire thing about snowballing, it really, like I said, depends on the kiss. Like, you gotta look at it not about you having somebody's cum in your mouth. You gotta think like I explained before. Think about it as if you just took a swig, a big ass gulp of Henny.
Right.
But it's just sitting in your mouth. Now here comes
you
your partner.
yeah.
Give me a kiss. That's all you doing, but you still got that Henny in your mouth. And
something's gonna come out.
Ain't nothing gonna come out.
I hope.
No black man is gonna look at that as Hennessy.
Well, if you got your mouth puffed up like a pufferfish,
like
you out there like a blowfish, then no, he's not gonna kiss you.
I'm gonna do this the whole hour. Look.
That's true. You good. That's true.
I mean, I'm not with the snowballing thing. That ain't my.
You don't know you with the snowballing thing until the right person suck your dick and kiss you
after. If she sucked you off and swallowed you whole,
if she swallowed it or not,
you gonna take that?
Yes, I will, because you can taste it.
You're not gonna know the difference if she just peck you on your lip.
Shout out to Nisha Swallow. She says you have to swallow.
That's not a snowball. A peck is cool, but that's not. You can't consider a peck after had a snowball.
Right.
A snowball is like you swap and spit.
There's no definition.
Well, it just says kiss.
Exactly.
It don't say what kind of kiss.
Also, it doesn't technically.
It doesn't
have to be a peck. It doesn't have to.
It don't say.
So that sounds like it can be whatever your definition of a kiss after a blowjob is. Mm-hmm. That's what that is. Is that what they're saying?
Comfortability.
Right.
Now I wonder.
And no black man is gonna be comfortable, Rob.
Yo, a black man is not even comfortable even if you swallow. Even if you swallow, go brush your teeth, come back in the bed.
I disagree.
A nigga still is like.
Right.
He's still not willing
just
to do the full
chase kiss you've ever had in your
life.
life.
Feel like when it comes to certain, not just black men, but certain men in general, like they feel like it's a certain time span that they have in their mind that they're comfortable with before they like go all the way back.
I agree with you,
because even though I'm not saying guys won't, because there's some guys who are uncomfortable with it, but they'll still kiss you because you their girl or they feel you, whatever the case may be, just to satisfy you. They just be like, all right.
It also depends on
but they're not really trying to.
Is with kissing, because a lot of guys just don't kiss.
Oh, that's
true too.
You know what
and some guys don't like to kiss culturally. They just don't kiss.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Lips are pretty sacred. They're a lot of places, so you don't want to put your lips anywhere.
Are they so sacred if they're in so many places?
Yeah. Well, that's the point. Vanessa. That's why you have to save your sacredness. Mm-hmm. You don't put your lips anywhere.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
But if you don't kiss me, I can tell you all the things I'm not gonna do.
Name them. Name them. Let the people know what you're not gonna do.
All of the above.
Hey.
You don't kiss me. All of the above.
I agree with that. Kissing is. I feel like kissing is very, very passionate, and
because to me, it's more intimate than sex.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know. Plus, if you kiss really poorly, I'm not gonna sleep with you anyway.
What's a bad kiss though?
Somebody that
sucks your bottom lip.
No, too much like drooling all over me.
Word. I should not have to go like this.
Yeah. Or if I'm ducking because you're trying to kiss me, I'm like, oh no, you kissed me before. I know what's gonna come.
Right.
I know what's coming. Or one that even worse than the drool is one that lacks passion. That's a bad kiss.
Because see, for me, I'm okay with the pecs, and some people will look at the
What am I, a fucking school teacher? What?
I like pecs. Like, I'm okay with that. I don't need to be slobbed down all the time.
No, a peck going like, okay, see you later, honey, peck. Yeah,
right. I'm okay with the pecs. Yeah, that's fine with me.
No, but I'm talking about like,
even if we're in the bed, you don't want to peck in the bed.
God, no, not really.
Like after
not in the bed.
I'm just saying, like after each. This is my thing. Like after, let's say you're changing positions, or you're switching shit up in the bedroom. It could be like a peck on the lip before he decides to strangle you, or a peck on the lip before.
Switching up, I don't need a kiss at all.
Just like in between, just like, and then he just goes and digs you back out. Whatever.
I don't even need a kiss at all at that point. I just need to look back and like, what are we doing now?
Switch around. There you go.
What do I tell you? If I'm giggling, we're on the right track.
We're here already.
I'm already there. If I start giggling.
Oh my God.
If I'm giggling, it's all good.
I can't. But no, I kind of get you where you come from with that. But I feel like reverse-wise, females are more comfortable with, being kissed in the mouth and taking their own vaginal juices. And we have a lot more juices.
Way more.
Than guys do. So it's like, we could stick our fingers in our pussy and put our fingers in our mouths for niggas and all kinds of stuff like that. But a guy jumps up from his cum. So it's kind of like, I'm trying to understand like this. Well,
we have a man here. We can.
That's why I want. I need you. I need you, Rob. I need you.
It's really it's different. You know what I'm saying? Because even the way men look at women. All right. For instance, since we speaking on it like that, right? A man can look at two women making out, and he may not have a problem with that. Mm-hmm. He might want to join, but
when you say join, how? Would he join in on the kiss?
Possibly. Why not?
Okay.
It's just because that's his opposite. You know what I'm saying? The female is his opposite. So it don't matter what she do. He still got her back. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, it's harder for a guy, I'm going to say me. I'm not going to talk to anybody. Much harder
Speak for real niggas out there. Speak for the real niggas out there.
To look at two guys being intimate. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to see nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
you ain't alone.
That's the difference. It's like, all right, a man, I can eat pussy, but I don't want to taste nut. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. That's not.
But what if
me.
It is? Okay. What if it? And I can't wait to hear the answer to this.
Wait, I need to hear it. What? Okay.
What if it's you're watching a woman and a man and they want you to join in?
All right. Well, I've done that before.
Okay.
I've blessed a couple wives for some dudes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty progressive for being a black man, because you're like, not another sword in the room. Well, I've heard that one.
But if the difference is though.
I know a lot of black men who fuck with their people's wives on a regular basis, like personally.
That's the same.
Shout out to that team that you all know about.
No, I mean in a threesome. Like, I know a lot of black men.
No, in threesomes, without threesomes, on the side, like.
Well, I'm speaking strictly threesomes.
Who? I've never. I've never done that.
I've never done it
that
either.
That might be too close for me. That's too close for me.
I've never done it. But
what is it called?
It is a thing.
Double penetration.
Okay.
Two penises inside at one time.
Now,
I don't do anal, so it's impossible for me to do that.
Does this sound weird? Because me, I won't do DP because I don't want two
penises touching each other.
See, that's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always been infatuated by wanting to see what a dildo was like. If I played with a dildo with you and I did my own thing at the same time.
Okay.
That's like a DP, right? No?
It is like it, but I get the fascination. Sorry.
It is like it? See, I just
You're going to feel the same thing. If you are are in her vagina and she got a dildo in her ass, you are still gonna feel that shit the same way as if it was a dick.
But it's not an emotional being
not-
attached to it.
It's a lot different to that. My ex was somebody who I dealt with for over 5 years. He was a person. He used to crazy shit. He used to stick bats up girls' pussies. He used to stick dildos up girls' pussies. Like he used to,
Did you just
you know.
say bats?
Yes, there is a video. You guys can go see that out there. Just type it in on YouTube.
Like
He's a baseball bat. He stuck it up a girl's. He didn't stick it all the way up there, but it was deep enough to where I was like, oh my god. He stuck it in there. You know, he had a tendency to do these type of things. Like even when we were having sex, he had dildos and stuff like that. So he would always try to like use certain things. And I'm not really a dildo person in general, but I never understood the concept because this very same person wouldn't do a DP scene.
Ain't that something?
So it's like but it's sometimes depending on the person could be a matter of control. Sometimes guys who enjoy control or enjoy that kind of stuff,
like control,
right? And who enjoy that kind of stuff. The matter of having the other dildo and them being in control of the other penetration, like that's a sense of satisfaction to them because they're still controlling the orgasm or they're still controlling the pleasure that she may be receiving. And then he can also still control his own penis at the same time by giving her. So it's kind of like double the amount of control versus just your own penis. But anything outside of that, I wouldn't know about.
I'm still very confused by snowballing.
Yes.
I am, because you're saying the definition is having semen in your mouth, unswallowed, and kissing him at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Now I want to see how that is for reverse for females. Like, cause see, when we come, we're not coming like shooting out liquid and shit. I mean, we do, but
we'll still kiss you.
I still think squirting is pig. I'm still in a different mindset.
That's all right. That's okay. Even if it is, I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Squirting is
drip too hard. Drip too hard.
Because Dr. Miraji told us that.
He did say that. He did say that, and he confirmed my theory. He definitely.
You want to know the only reason why I'm glad he answered that question is because, you know, you get men that look at, like, you know, porn and they want every episode to be a porn show. Yeah. Nigga, calm down, please.
Well, and there's also guys who look at porn and they think that, oh, she creaming. No, nigga, that's cottage cheese. She needs to go to the doctor. That is a yeast infection.
Thank you, Vanessa.
So,
that's why I want them to stop that, because they really don't even really know what all these different body
I agree. Are. There's guys who always I always hear guys that talk about girls she be wet, or there'll be a female who say she wet, this, that, and third. And I watch a porn video, I'm looking at the shit, I'm like, yo, I'm looking at a walking yeast infection. Apparently the nigga in the video doesn't see this shit at all. But I'm looking at the cottage cheese coming in and out of her pussy as he's going in and out.
And neither does the guy that thinks it's hot. She has an infection, dude.
Woo! So if y'all see cottage cheese, no matter how much cottage cheese there is, it's not wet, okay?
So I feel the same way about squirting. Right? That's urine.
Yeah. I've been on sets with females who were quote unquote skirting, and I would be like, yo, what the fuck is that smell? I'm like, yo, it smells like peanut room.
Right, hello.
I mean,
and I'm like, what the fuck?
It might be both, because I've been in situations with multiple females that so-called squirted. Some of them, you know, it's a short squirt, like it's, you know what I'm saying, hit you in the chest, and that's it. Then there's some of them that actually can go for a while.
Yeah, I've seen girls like quote unquote like shoot like quote unquote skirting, like, you know, like a
across
river
across the room, like a hose.
But I would think like when it gets to even Mr. Marashi said that, he confirmed that for me too. He said it's a small amount of liquid. Small amount of liquid. So it's like, even when I've seen those situations, girls are squirting across the room, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo.
So the rest is filled with urine.
Exactly. He said after a certain point, which is true, after a certain point, it is going to be urine. Because even for me, I always thought, because I'm not quote unquote a squirter, but I've been in situations where I've had sex, I was extremely horny, and for me, I have a tendency like to go to the restroom.
Right.
After I, finish my thing, I would be extremely horny. Right. I would go to the restroom, clean myself up, try to get in the shower, whatever. But I would always, not to be graphic, I would always go to the bathroom. But I would pee. But it wouldn't be yellow. It would just be like a white like like white clear liquid. Well, it looks clear when it gets
because
into it.
after you, and this is for any woman, just for the sake of vaginal health and overall health. After you have sex, you're supposed to get up and go pee. That's how you avoid getting any sort of infections of any kind. Because
I didn't know that. That was just always instinct to me.
Because a man could have a yeast infection and they won't know it.
True.
So
men are external. They don't really.
Exactly.
Yep.
But you having a yeast infection is not serious for you.
But if
You
we
do
get
need
it,
to
it's
have
like,
looked at. But if you pass it to me, now I have a serious problem.
Yeah.
Now this is without. Damn. See, now we're going into medical stuff.
Well,
We can keep going. It don't matter. This is the Smile Sisters That Network show. We go anywhere. Now
when you have a yeast infection, right? It's inside of you, but when you pee, it comes out the hole in the front. So pissing doesn't have nothing to do with cleaning out a yeast infection.
No, because
Go ahead, Vanessa.
Well, anything that's inside of you will come outside of you.
Yes.
Anything.
That's what I was
If a female, not to be graphic, if a female's on her period, there's stuff inside of her.
Yeah, and it comes
When
out.
she uses the restroom, it will come out.
Okay.
Yes.
Everything is always going to be found in
So
here.
even though, think of it like this, a vagina is an easy bake oven. It's all internal. And whatever you bake inside of there, it's going to come out
take it all
eventually.
out, right?
And it's just a matter of, how. So, just so women know, whenever you have sex, no matter who, no matter how many, you always have to get up and go to the bathroom.
And my ex, he was,
Right
he
after.
was one of the guys. He's like, his father always told him anytime after sex, always go take a shower. He would and I never understood this. I mean, like, I would take a shower eventually, but not immediately. Like there's, some people are just like that. They in mentality.
Is his
just
father
like,
country?
No,
Where's he from?
Barbados.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
yeah. That's almost worse than being extra country.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they think that if there's any disease, and this really truly is the mindset of people that, have a particular sort of thing with any female bodily fluids of any kind. They think they won't get anything if you
They
get
take
in
a
the
shower.
right away.
Which is even more stupider, but yes.
But, we got some of them relatives, that are like just ass backwards when it comes to things like that.
This is true. And I do want to just do a disclaimer before we get into our next topic, which will be friends with benefits. Just want to let the females know you should take more baths. More females should be sitting in the tubs versus taking showers. This is not really a generation of showers. I mean, this is not really a generation of baths.
And females
need to soak their vaginas.
Can I
more
just-
often. Can you enlighten the people?
Steam your
Okay.
pussies.
Be careful when you tell someone to do that, because it has everything to do with what you're bathing in.
That's true too.
It is not necessarily safe for a woman to take baths if you're not bathing in the right thing. Like, as black women, we're told, like, Epsom salt, right? How about that's the worst thing a woman can do?
I don't use Epsom salt.
But
though.
I bet
I've
you
heard
your
that
grandmother and your mother do.
I've heard people do that.
Because
Yeah.
my grandmother and my mother
On
do.
their feet though, like if they feet
No,
or
but
something
they
like
would
that.
sit in it if they had, like, body aches or whatever.
Yeah, I don't
Right?
know.
Yeah. You should never.
Yeah, I don't see.
Or you
putting
have black
Epsom salt
women
into-
that, like, will soak their foot in Epsom salt. Worst thing you can do.
Or women will put the bubble bath from Victoria's Secret inside of the tub and go sit in it. That's not gonna help you either. Any of that stuff.
Anything you use that we use
can be
as like a
toxic.
shower gel, you really shouldn't. So before you tell these women, like, sit in the tub, I would say not even say that.
I say sit
To
in the
be
tub.
honest,
You
you
have
know
to.
why?
You have to
Because-
soak your vagina.
You know why I say that? Because it depends on what you're sitting in.
True. Be cautious of what you sit in.
Just
Be careful of what you
tub
sit
with
in.
some clear, clean water. Some rose petals would be absolutely fine.
See?
It's
Nope.
nourishing.
It looks cute.
It's
I was gonna
nourishing.
say
I'm not
I
talking about
like
how
to
it
see a
looks.
woman in a bathtub once in a while.
Right, thank you.
It's a beautiful sight for me.
Doesn't she looks calm and she's what, for me,
Relaxed,
like, I'm not gonna lie, anytime I've ever like gotten my pussy ate, like, I always go sit in the tub before then.
And it's
And I get my pussy ate and no complaints. Even if I'm not sitting in the tub. But sometimes if you do that, it kind of creates I don't know. I feel like it creates something as to where the guy tastes
So the
something.
mystique about it, like,
Not
it's
mystique.
sexy.
I don't know. Maybe it just. I feel like it just does something to the guy to where he tastes it. I've heard guys just say, you know, great things about how things taste. So that's why
Softens
I
up
just
the
kept
skin just right. You know, everything is tender. And
I just feel like I used to see a lot of women back in the days take baths, and I don't really see a lot of women now
They didn't have showers.
take baths. I can't.
I mean, think about it. Like, think
I
about
do
your
think
aunt's house.
they build
They
showers,
didn't have
and don't
showers.
build bathtubs.
Some
now.
showers
Yeah.
are a more modern convenience.
Yeah, there's places that they don't have tubs, and they got showers.
Right,
Showers are a timely convenience.
right. No,
I
people
feel
didn't
like
have
as far
like
as
showers.
health, like men need to take baths as well.
Men
Just
do.
as far as like being able to soak your skin, we are human. Most of our body is made up of water.
Mm-hmm.
Submerging ourselves in water is healthy.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
I just, as a guy, I'm not saying you're wrong because you probably, if it does feel good to sit in the bath for a while.
It does.
The only thing is, like I grew up as a kid. They say you're not supposed to sit in your dirt.
That's
Yeah.
why I don't like it.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Because
saying?
if I
So-
see-
Because I feel like you should wash up and then sit in the tub. That's my whole
Me
thing
too.
with this.
you take a quick bath and then shower it off.
Right. You
As it-
shower
Yeah,
and then
as the
you
water's going down, you use the shower.
then you fill up the
For
tub.
me, because if I see one thing in that water, I'm fucking out of here. Because it just skeeves me.
Yeah.
Even though I know it's only anything for me, still, I'm like, what? And I'm not relaxed because I'm on the lookout for any debris of any kind. I'm like, what's? That's it. I'm out.
The ivory bar soap is floating.
Like just, yeah.
I don't even
I'm
want
like-
that.
I'm like, was that the soap or was that a shadow? And now I'm paranoid.
No, shout out to my grandma. She has like one of those old 70s tubs. So the only place I take a tub bath in is at her tub in Flatbush.
Because it's deep as shit,
It's
right?
deep as shit.
You could
It's
be in
always
up to your neck.
clean. It's amazing. But I remember recently I was in there a couple of weeks ago and I had to use your restroom and I was like, oh shit, I gotta use the restroom. And I got out the tub to use the restroom and I was like, I don't want anything else in this tub other than me.
Right.
So I understand the concept of, just trying to make sure that whatever you are sitting in, it's going to be something that you're comfortable with. So even if it comes back to snowballing, not to get back to topic, but yes.
But just to finish off, that's what I was getting ready to say about rose petals, pesticides. But go ahead.
Oh no, clean.
No, from the rose petals. Because of the pesticides in the ground that they have to use to grow those roses.
That makes sense.
It's
It looks
on the
sexy,
petal.
though.
Sexy as shit. Get in there, throw them rose petals in, be sexy, let them in, be sitting in the tub.
I've seen dry rose petals.
Fuck them in the tub and then get out.
Or like
pouring
let them
down
see
your
you
mouth.
in the tub and then hurry up and get out.
I wouldn't even. My thing is, the tub is more aesthetics because I can't fuck in the tub. It's too small.
Well, you
Because
tall
it's
nigga.
tall.
so-
I might, rub you down, give you a quick massage in
Right.
the tub,
And
let
then
you get
there's
out,
no
dry you out, and
dislocation.
then we do our thing. But the tub can be essential to softening your body, your skin, getting everything right, and then especially for individuals ready to really go in.
I feel what you're saying. Feel my hands. Not just my hands.
Super soft.
That's the only one I'm trying to make. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got it.
So what's the advice can we give to the people as far as snowballing is concerned? Like, if a female wanted to engage in snowballing or a guy wanted to engage, like, what would be the best advice that you guys would
I
give
say
them?
do it.
Oh, shit.
No open.
Fuck it. It makes me giggle.
Agreed.
No
I
what?
say if you're gonna kiss, do the
open
peck.
mouth kissing.
I say to each his own. Everybody is different. If that's what you like, go for it. If you don't.
Right.
Shit.
I'm not with it, so I don't want to do it. But to each his own. There's different things, different strokes for different folks.
I agree.
Absolutely.
What do you think, Vanessa? What's your advice?
I say just pecking. I say you shouldn't be. If you're gonna take cum inside of your mouth, you gotta swallow it. You can't sit up there and think that you're gonna take cum in
Because
your
you're
mouth
already there.
and you're gonna spit it out. You're there already. And females, stop spitting out cum, please.
Yes.
Please stop spitting out
I
cum.
did have the cup. The lady
Yeah,
with
you
the cup
mentioned
on
that.
the
That was
side.
crazy.
That did hurt my
So you
feelings,
said that
but
what
It
she
did.
said? You said she took the cum in her mouth. And
She-
did she already have a cup ready, or did
Yes.
you get her? She had a cup
No.
ready.
Every time we went to the bed, she makes sure she brings the cup with her, sit on the nightstand.
I don't believe this shit.
Yeah. I mean, she enjoyed to do it. She
Right.
just couldn't swallow for some reason.
Well, then don't swallow.
Yeah,
girl.
don't put it in your mouth at all.
Okay, precious.
Yeah.
That's
Don't.
crazy.
Yeah.
I say
What was
don't
the
put it
other
in your
topic
mouth
you
at
were
all.
going to bring up?
Well, I wanted to talk about friends with benefits. That was like the whole other thing that I wanted to do.
Oh, I want to talk about
Now, I know that this is the winter season, so it's a lot of shit that's going to be going on, especially tonight with this fucking snowstorm. You niggas better put on some fucking condoms if y'all don't know the bitch.
I know
And
that's right.
You bitches better swallow if y'all get cum in your mouth.
Scorpios and Sagittarius running around.
Oh, it's a lot, yo. It's a lot of signs running around tonight. When it snows, I think that fucking goes on tremendously. I lost my virginity during a snowstorm.
Really?
So I completely understand. Like I lost my virginity in December.
Every time
Yeah.
it snows, you get like almost like misty.
I just
like,
think about people just fucking. That's all I
Yeah.
think about, because for me, like I think that that's all that happens, especially in these rural towns and stuff. That's why the child support offices is backed up, EBT offices is backed up, because people are fucking.
Well, yeah,
babies are being born.
You're gonna see in the spring, everybody's gonna be walking around with children.
Not my ass. It's my
You
birthday.
can count.
Hey.
You can count 9 months from today
Oh shit.
and see.
Hey, I'm a Leo. I calculate when I was made. I was made definitely around in November.
See?
So I already know it was cold outside.
So, are you yay or nay?
I am yay when it comes to, people fucking in the winter. When it comes to friends with benefits, I am nay. I'm going to say that because I don't believe that people can have sex and be friends. I really don't believe that.
You don't believe they can have sex and be friends?
I don't either.
I don't believe that. I believe if it is a friendship, it's not going to be this typical platonic friendship
No,
that
it's
somebody
not.
else is going to have if they didn't have sex with them. Once you have sex with somebody, you have already broken that friendship
Yep.
bond. Now it's either more than that or nothing. I don't know.
You know why? Because one or the other person is going to catch feel, and just human nature, you're going to have a particular response based on, like, let's say if
What
Rob and
transpired.
we did this friends with benefits thing, and let's say I asked him, to do like a minor favor for me, and he legitimately could have something to do, but if he tells me no, I'm gonna be like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Like, you won't do
Really?
this for me?
Oh, now we can't blase blah. Meanwhile, if he had said that when we were friends, I'd be like, okay.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna call Vanessa and see if she can do it, and that would be my next step.
Exactly.
Not even thinking anything of it.
Mm-hmm.
But now because we slept together and I asked you to do me a favor, now because I'm feeling away,
Yep.
and it has nothing to do with I don't have to be in love with you to have that response. This is something women talk about that we understand when we talk about it, but y'all don't get it. You're like, that bitch is tripping. Precenda is bad shit.
All the
crazy.
time, guys, you're like, I don't understand. No, you fucked her. That's what you didn't
That's what you
understand.
didn't get.
Once.
Right.
Oh, shit.
And then poor Rob is gonna be telling the story like, I thought Precenda was like cool. She's like, you're
She
grown.
acting out.
Like, I can't believe she acting out like this.
Right.
Because I just heard me like, fuck it then, Rob. Then just fuck it. Because now I want some other shit.
Word.
The
Wait, why are
weekend
you?
before,
Hold
I
on.
was good with it.
I have to know why you are disagreeing, Samara.
Because.
What? Why?
Because I'm me.
I know.
Anything I speak about from experience.
So do you think that people could be
But wait,
friends?
was because
Hello.
you're you. That's not an answer, baby.
Hello, honey. You know how many of my friends is probably watching this show right now that done already.
Well, luckily
And
there's
they
nobody
will
on
be
here that
able
has
to
fucked me,
find.
so this is
And
okay.
we are just that, just friends. There's no leftover feelings. There's no woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's we did. Oh, okay, but that's not gonna work. So now we here.
But
It's about understanding. Once you have understanding,
When's
it
your birthday?
should just be fine. May 27th, Gemini.
You're Gemini.
Taurus, cusp.
yeah.
Like right there.
Okay.
But do you think that has anything to do with the fact that you are polyamorous? Do you think that?
Nope.
No?
Because I am doesn't mean the people that I decide to sexually engage myself
Good point.
with are. So that all comes from
Good
yet again,
point.
that
Okay.
understanding. It's look, here we are, we don't know each other. Now we're friends. Look, girl. Or look, nigga.
Wait, that means
This
that
is what's gonna
they're the
happen, and
ones.
now we right back.
They're the ones that caught feelings for her, so she's fine.
No.
I'm fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
Well, I can understand that to a small degree because even in the industry that I worked in, I was completely detached from the people. You know, once I wasn't working with the person I was in a relationship with, once I got out of that, I was completely detached because everything else was about money.
Okay.
For me, and honestly, sometimes it doesn't matter. I feel like it doesn't matter if it's the person or not. When it comes to certain types of things, you're going to attach yourself to something. Whether it's not the person, it could be the situation, it could be the reason why you decided to deal with that person.
Okay.
There's going to be some type of attachment that person is going to have. Like females who consider themselves go-getters or people who are about their money, whatever the case would be. Yeah, they might be not be attached to the dudes that they're fucking, but they're attached to the money or whatever they're receiving from that person. So there's something that you attach yourself to. And I agree. It's not necessarily always the person. So in that regards, I do kind of understand it because it's not like you're always going to be attached to another individual. But there's going to be something that you attach yourself to. I don't know.
All right. So for me, right, or for guys and for me, I got to speak for me, right?
You got to speak for the gentlemen out there. You got to speak for real niggas out there.
Sex can be educational.
Okay.
It can be exercise.
True.
It can be recreation.
True.
It doesn't always just have to be emotional in a relationship for a guy or for me. Mm-hmm. Literally, I can exercise having sex.
That's true.
That's true.
All right. Literally, if I'm in a bad mood and I have sex, it can actually set me right.
Yeah.
You know, sex is much more than just being in. You know, but a lot of people tend to get attached through sex.
You don't think you could be attached to those results that you get from sex? Like maybe making yourself feel better or,
It's the energy.
you know, or getting an exercise rather, like those are the things?
I wouldn't,
Okay.
because I can look at sex purely as recreation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just like if I was going to play basketball or whatever. You know, sex is so much more to me. A lot of people just make it about that emotional attachment. It has to be about a bond between two people or whatever the case may
Always.
be.
Like
Yeah, I don't
sometimes
think
we
it's
have
always.
sex with y'all and we don't even like you.
Okay, but
Like I like what you do, but I don't like you
as a person.
As a
right.
person. Like
Yes.
I don't
Can you
even
preach
like
that?
you.
okay.
Like at all. And I
I wish I
dislike.
had.
Not only that, not only do I dislike you, I dislike every fucking thing you stand for. That's how much
why
I
this thing
don't
is
like
not
you. But I like what you do.
You like the sex part of it. It gets
Yeah.
you to that point.
Yeah. Like almost, and women have these kinds of conversations all the time. Like it would be so much more awesome if we would just even stop fucking talking.
But now, that person that you're talking about right now,
Yes.
is that person your mate? Like your
Fuck
man?
no.
All right then.
Didn't you hear me say I don't
That's-
even like him?
That's what I'm saying. So,
And I want him to even don't talk.
Don't talk, man.
That's when I got into choking.
there's different.
I'm like, I'm gonna choke this motherfucker just so he can stop talking. I'm gonna choke the shit out of him.
Wait, what is
Wow. There's different people and different things for different situations. And you just explained it
I think he didn't
perfectly.
even trust me because I tried to handcuff him and he was like, no, no, no. That's when he flipped. I was like,
Yo, a lot
oh, he
of
knows I
guys
don't like him.
Really,
She
like,
explained
wanna
it
be
perfectly,
open
though.
to-
Right? You see what I mean? So
Some people are just good for the fun, and
That's
some people
all.
are good for the long haul. It depends on what you need.
That's
it
true.
depends on what we want from the partner.
Yeah.
It depends on what we want from them. Some are only strictly good for the fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
They're only strictly good for the fun of it. Some you do end up wanting something more from emotionally, and you don't know it until you do it, and then you're like, oh shit, why did I do this? I didn't know this was gonna make me feel this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you're in it before you realize what you've just done.
Or you're in it, and then this shit
And
happens,
now it's
and
too
you're
late.
shit.
Like, because now you feel emotional about this, and it didn't start that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You
the
know?
energy that's being.
It's the energy that's being exchanged because they don't know they're giving you a particular energy as well. You know, or it's the other person that feels a particular energy and you didn't know you were giving them that energy.
That's true too. You don't understand what you could be giving off at the moment.
You really don't. You don't know what's going to happen when you have sex with someone, to be honest.
Or afterwards.
No, I mean, literally it happens when you're having sex. You don't know what that is going to make you feel.
I don't know, but I can't say that. I think you can two friends or two people that's in that, you can make a conscious decision and say, listen, we going in to enjoy life, and we enjoying life, and we great friends regardless of whom we are.
And that sounds intellectually very mature. I can bet you one person is not. Thank you, Vanessa.
However, I feel like that doesn't always result in
because
that,
you can't intellectualize something as intimate as sex.
Thank you.
Now, I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm not saying that it can't be done.
It's very difficult to do
with
so.
My sex partner.
I'm just gonna say that
it's gonna feel like I feel like guys. I mean, you're not the only guy who thinks like this. There's a lot of guys who think like that, but I feel like it's illogical to even have those thoughts, because to sit up here and say like, oh, like I wish we could just be straight up friends, or just have that monotone type relationship. Sex doesn't go in a monotone type of way.
It doesn't.
Sex is a passionate thing. Sex takes you out of that plain Jane element and brings all types of excitement in your mindset and throughout your body. So even when you guys decide to have sex, you're gonna be using different elements. You're gonna be using different emotions during that act. Now, whether you cut them on or off when y'all finish, that has yet to be determined between y'all two. But during that act, it's not gonna be monotone. It's not gonna be straight flatline. Something else is gonna kick off in between that.
I'll say for me, that is the reason why I don't have indiscriminate sex. Because
what is indiscriminate sex?
Meaning like anything where I think I could just go into with like this,
I used to make that mistake a lot.
Attitude about things. I'm not that girl. I'm way too sensitive and emotional for that. So I don't put myself in a position where I know this ain't gonna be me.
And see, you have matured.
And no, I was always like this.
Oh, really?
Oh no, I've always been somebody's woman. So I've never really been like out there like that. Like just never have been. Because I've always known myself and who I am. I'm not guessing about who the fuck I am. I've always known who I am. I'm not indiscriminate when it comes to that kind of thing. I'm just not. I
understand that.
Because I know myself. I know where this could potentially go.
Well, see, that's the thing that a lot of females, I feel like in the generation that exists now, that has to learn. Because see, for me, I played both sides. I've been someone's girlfriend for years on end, and I've also been in situations where I thought that I would be able to control my feelings, or I thought I would be able to maintain myself, or I thought that I quote unquote would just be having a good time, or I wouldn't catch feelings. No. And I had to learn through experience that there's certain things that you can't control. But I feel like even though you said that you've always been like that, sometimes certain women have to grow to that sense of maturity to understand like, hey, this is what I am comfortable with, and this is what I can mentally handle, and this is what I cannot mentally handle.
But look,
there's a lot of females that say, oh, I got this, I can do this, that, a third, and then they crying if they see the nigga down the street with another girl. Like, you can't,
even though that's
you can't do that.
Even though that's his woman, you're seeing it with
that too.
There's a lot of guys the same way. Don't.
True, guys are like that too. Guys are like, oh, I'm cool. But this nigga standing out your house, looking at your window, 2:00 in the morning, like, where you going? It goes both ways.
I think it's harder for men.
It's individual. It depends on the individual. Like, speaking for me, rather, I believe I can be more of a genuine friend, you know what I'm saying, to women, to some women, even if I slept with you, it's not even, I don't have that issue. That might even bring us a little bit closer. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that type of issue. It doesn't mean you have to be my wife and you can't deal with anybody else. You can't talk to anybody else. When that situation presents itself, when you have a wife and a husband, then you want your wife and husband to be a certain way. But like I was telling you, for me, sex is education.
It could be any one of the
sex is therapy.
Right.
Sex is it's so much more than just that act and that emotional situation.
But that's why I said it's harder for men, because And you know, Vanessa, you and I talk about this on the phone all the time. For men, it's harder because you can't, if you are having a difficult time because you fell for somebody that was supposed to be a sexing thing, not you, but I mean just as a standard male, you don't have anybody to talk to about that because you can't say that to your boys, right?
That's true. Females have somebody they can talk to.
I have a friend now that's going through that. He can't say that to his boys, so he calls me. He was like, what do you think? I'm like, dude, like, you're already, like, and she don't feel that way.
Damn.
Like, and he's really fucking sad about it, but I don't know what else to tell him, like, because he went in it thinking it was going to be good, and just like you said.
It was not. No, damn. Thank you guys so much for coming in today. This is your girl, Vanessa Smilez. We had Samara, the Pussy Poet, and Precenda, the building, and Rob. Can y'all let the people know where they can find y'all quickly before we go?
All right. Well, Rob, you can find me One Real Man 78 on everything.
All right.
All right.
And I'm your girl, Precenda. That's PRECENDA _ INC. I am a hit maker. # don't make me get up.
Hey. Catch on the Grown Man Show 4 to 6 on Sundays as well.
You don't know you have the Pussy Poet here, baby. PVSSYV is for vagina.
Yes.
Find me on Instagram at Samara SAMARA _the.PVSSY.poet. That's Samara the Pussy Poet, baby. Pussy Poet energy.
Yes. Vanessa _Smilez with a Z. Y'all can rewatch this episode on Smilez Network Show on YouTube. Y'all can catch everything else.